level. Ready?
Yep.
Okay. Now, if there's nothing, but you have other things, you're going to have to just wait for the sound. Okay, so I have gone over this area quite a few times, but there's still a lot of things here, and this is going to read really deep, probably about 12 inches. That's a foot. Okay?
All right.
So there's something under there. You can hear it. Okay, now I'm going to pinpoint it. See that little spot down there? It's right under that spot.
Okay.
And notice there's a high sound and then low, high, low. Okay, so there's something right under there. That's where we're going to dig. I'm going to use the big shovel because I want to go ahead and get a good dig.
She pointed to here, but she's digging back here.
Yes.
Otherwise, because if there's, say, a coin back there,
Right.
you're going to scratch it and then it's worth less.
Yep, and so you go 3 sides. And then you take it and you just pull it up and over. Like that. Okay. Got some plastic. So now I'm going to go ahead and get this pro pointer out. And it's right on the money. Nail there, but that's not necessarily the only thing I was hearing.
See, she found a nail, went back in there, and didn't get any more noise, so...
So it could be here, it could be somewhere else, because this will read... I'll put that in there. Now let me go back over and see if there's any sounds. Yeah.
Still something?
Now it's even a better sound because I got the nail out of the way. So it would be deeper than that. That's where you bring out your cloth. Because if you dig deeper, then that's going to go back in. This will read at any point on here, and then this helps scrape the dirt down if you want to do it that way. It's still be a little deeper than that. This will read 1.5 inches. So there it is. It's a little deeper. It's right under there. Turn off your pro pointer. You don't want to use the battery if you don't have to. Here's this, which would have brought out that nail. Easy enough. So if the nail's here, picks it up, get it out of the way. Nothing there, so it sounds good.
Gotta go deeper.
And at that point, who cares what you're doing? You can just dig fast and hard because you're bringing it all out and you're putting it on here. And it's in here.
I think right there.
No, right here.
Nail.
See, another nail. That's how precise these are. They will get right in there. But that doesn't necessarily mean that's what we're looking for. That's just what's in the same hole. 2 nails. So I'm going to go over it again. And it's still in there. And there's something there. Multiple targets. Yep. That's the beauty of this, because once you get used to the sounds, you know what you're going to be, how far you're going to dig. You don't want to make too much of a mess if you don't have to. Okay, there's still more down there. This is where it found the ball and jack, right over here. You do want to wear gloves because you don't want to get cut.
That's a very good point, especially if we're on glass.
Yeah.
Or a rusty nail.
Yeah, and I've already had my tetanus shot for the year after my foot injury, so I'm not going to be pushing it. Okay. Let's see how deep it is. You want to put things back. I mean, it's easy to lay them around, but if you can keep putting them back and keep a routine, then you're not going to lose your stuff. Here or something still. There's so many targets still left to be found. That's why there's so many. Okay, I'm going to dig this hole out a little bit, but I'm going to go ahead and put some of this dirt back. This is kind of messy. This is not how you want to do it. But it is important that you get it back in. Because it does not have to be messy when you're done, no matter how you do it. Okay, there's that piece. You don't want to push it down further than the level.
Right.
The rain will bring it down itself, but that's perfect. Let's see where that other one is. Okay, come in here. Okay, so it's right under here. That one. We already have that side cut, so we're going to cut this side now. So 3 sides.
Found a worm.
Yep. Sounds like it's in here. See how little that thing can pick up? Seriously.
That is one. That looks like a piece of old fence or something. Not a nail this time.
In regard, you see, that's so. Once you hear the sound, and that's not the good sound either, but it is. I also use my shoes to clean off this. This is the value of the cleat. See how easy it is to clean that off.
Yep.
Keep the end cleaned off. So
Pretty smart.
That's what reads it. And that's what I was reading. It's still in there. My magnet. Nothing. And sometimes what you're looking for is in this piece too. You don't want to just throw it away like that.
Right.
And you want to keep it close to the hole. And this is where your marbles pop out and all of that stuff, because you wouldn't know unless you dug it.
There, look, right under your hand.
Huh. Nice. Sweet. Look at that.
That may have been laying in the grass,
Yeah,
though, because
that
it's not
was.
very dirty.
Nope, it could have been pulled up from before.
Yep.
But that's a find. Put that in my special pouch. Okay, so it's down here. And eat away at the side of this hole. Okay, it's in here. Looks like another nail.
Yep.
That's just how many things are in each plug. That's why you have to discern when you're hearing it if you want to dig it. And like I said, go ahead and dig up to 100 hours of just everything, and then you kind of get an idea of what it is. Now, if it was something really, really good, it is going to ring your ears out. And those were just faint signals, so I'm just kind of giving you an idea of how easy it is to pinpoint any tiny piece of metal with one of these machines. It's just amazing. Okay, so now I'm going to keep this cleaned off before I put it back in my pouch, because if you don't, then you're going to have a pouch full of dirt. Same
It's
thing
just
with
more
this.
weight to carry around.
Yep. Your shovels and everything cleaned off with your shoe. Okay, so that's all the sounds, real deep sounds I have there. So now I know. Over. You want to keep your pile close so you don't have to keep. You need a broom with you to do this. Okay, so now I'm going to look for a really, really high sound. So you can hear the difference of the tone there.
Let me turn this off.